NPP presidential primaries now ekeka kono one shot a Game of Thrones because Bryan Acheampong almost parliament from one angle. Sasuna Kennedy Agyapong Agyapong camp almost bogumement. Eronam suma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia or the Sakachunsios. Ama Honorable Bryan Acheampong any alpha Kennedy Agyapong Agyapong ne camp and send me no mudi tuga. Matumebo ne baby near maso. Kindly subscribe to Trends GH on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. Bibia Trends GH. Ayana watch Shawadjin amam your comment section also. When it comes to NPP presidential primaries, so far, Nipa 5 and Omachi Omuti or Monchimonka Highway in the zone. Kennedy Agyapong Agyapong, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Honorable Bryan Acheampong, Dr. Osei Edichum, and Kobne J. Agyapong. So over the weekend, Honorable Bryan Acheampong or committee NPP delegates. Now, Okasadimuno, Odinsembi Etuga, Ewo NPP, Akachi on the Osu say. And we can na NPP elusu 2024 elections no. Na yentie sama Honorable Bryan Acheampong odi tuga about Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
Kusasi for any man pieces for omu problem. President Kufuano o winning NPP vote o kusasi. O winning NPP vote o man proceed. President Kufuano o winning NPP vote o kusasi. And o winning NPP vote o man proceed. And this answer is a college rank of me in I am a Faba and Yapa. And in 2024, apart from a corner, a free OT, Ediko upper east, upper west, and northern, upper western region. The Lucy is a woman. It's an only. And if you are a victim of circumstances, it's not your fault. I may not know anything. But we cannot wait. This situation, we and I have vampires or any victim solve in 2028. But the suspicion will not go away. And NPP will not be held ransom and stay in the opposition because of this matter. And that is a fact. We are in this business to win power. We are emotional and personalities. I'll give you examples. We are here to win power. And the NDC always shows us the way. There's no emotions.
According to Honorable Bryan Acheampong, NPP candidate for 2024 elections, because of that, Mampusi and Kusasi into Kwani because Eye kusasi fonu hu se Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia oye Mamprusi enutino cheso ono kra no omo allege se ono ka hu bi ena chese entokwa no ekoso enuti ena bebre na no omo anto aba ama eye NPP enam so a omodi ntwo no ene afisi no candidate na nkasa so no amwa na ensem we ya Honorable Bryan Acheampong odi betu dwaro. So over the weekend here NPP New York chapter omo 33rd anniversary omo de say so no Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia kopiem mo hobby NAFI, Dr. Osei Edichum Kopiem Gobi, Ayaha Kumsin, our NPP delegates, Ebechusuno, as incoming National Women's Organizer, Okopiem Obi, together with other dignitaries. Now, Omukopiem Honebusia, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Oje microphone, Okasem Nochem said, what sends someone Honorable Bryan Acheampong, or the other to about religion, any tribal comments, now there, and you also response way. Now, Odema Honorable Bryan Acheampong.
As we prepare to go into the primaries, I am very, very concerned and troubled that some of our presidential aspirants have embarked on a religious and tribal bigotry and propaganda against me in a desperate attempt to win votes. They totally ignore all the data and findings about why we lost the 2024 elections and want to mislead the delegates and the party with such propaganda. The one such issue that has come up, and I think it's important for all of us to know, is the Mampusi-Kusasi conflict. An aspirant has said that delegates should not vote for me because I am a Mampusi man, and that we will lose votes in the Kusasi areas and other areas. This is very unfortunate and demonstrates a complete lack of understanding of the situation on the ground. Ladies and gentlemen, since 1965, there have been 11 elections in Ghana. Since 1965. And the performance of the NPP in the 6, our tradition, in the 6 Boko zone seats, there are 6 seats in the Boko zone. If you look at it, the performance is as follows. In 1965, our tradition had 0 seats. At that time, I was only 2 years old. I had nothing to do with it. In 1969, we had 2 seats. In 1979, under the Victor's leadership, we had 0 seats. In 1996, we had 0 seats in that area. In 2000, we had 1 seat. In 2004, under President Ford, we had 0 seats. 2008, we had 1 seat. 2012, under President Akufo-Addo, we had 0 seats. 2016, we had 2 seats. 2020, we had 1 seat. And 2024, we went back to 0 seats. What all the data is saying is that out of the 6 seats in the NPP, out of the 6 seats, the 11 elections, NPP had 0 in 6 of the 11 elections. So this is not an area that is a stronghold of the NPP. In fact, if you took the whole Boko zone, the 6 constituencies put together, we lost just 30,000 votes in 2024. So you can't lose, it is not the Boko election that made us lose 2024. And we need to be very clear about that the data shows that the Boko factor was not a factor in the outcome of the 2024 elections, that we should stop moving in that direction. Another piece of propaganda people have been pushing, and it's very important, is a religious propaganda that because I was a Muslim, and that's why we didn't win. That is also not supported by the data. I'm a data person, so I always go and look at the data. My favorite example is Asin South. Asin South, my good friend Reverend Tim Fojo, was the candidate. He's the Reverend, but I beat him in his constituency. So that cannot be the case, that it was because of, and the NPP is not that way inclined. We are not religiously or tribally bigoted. This is dangerous. This path that some of the aspirants are moving on really represents an existential threat to our party. We have to tell them to stop that line of campaign.
Na yankopia mo Kennedy Akompra ko Agyapong ne camp. Mr. Showdown. I swear to God, you got the nerves. 2 weeks ago, a Kennedy Akompra ko Agyapong ne camp. Metre Honorable Kweku Asuma Chreme. Or your former Ghana's High Commissioner to India, or also your former Bryan Acheampong Regional Minister, so Papano Onimede. Na about politics as well, watch a wumpa. Na about NPP presidential primaries who ends in some way. Enona, Honorable Kweku Asuma Chreme, onu the old chum say, NPP delegates, se omoko chusu flag bearer, or Monsha sa in Kaibo Wase.
To move far banoma nipa, Niria Ghana ni. Na busuafo ewo Ghana ha aye sore waka Ghana ehye aye nyina ye gumu ne ye ehye ye ni baabi adwane ko aye te ha ye te ye ho ase asa oba no benya tema ade ama Ghana fo ma na onkosho obi achi so obi ye na japade watiti ne moweremu otubonsu aye na japade single story mako du enkofa bulldozer enkofa national security nkase yenkobu abadaye Ghana for ma wa abadaye Kennedy ohene Agyapong ne yire ewo abadaye na wode eno ebetai na chi ama ni kromfo enso edi akire ama na wie peye ama tumi no a ye hwehwe no se Ghana for ene ye nyina eyefua ne ye konkoden a yetumi edi afemye NPP for afutuo baako a mesan de ama ene se sabre ya ye wa prapre mu yi yenhwe yen kasa yi me yen kasa tietia ya ye ho me yen ko sabio ntokwa mfaso eniso na pempelie ye bese ni pen
asemo so ensemo yo do to dwaba Samira Bawumia no eno na ekodu Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na campa ebuso over the weekend now so no all responding to this ensemo ya o chem say honorable Kweku asoma kireme bebe obia no wonya me score.
In fact, one coordinator of one of the aspirants campaign, they said that delegates should not vote for me through Ghana. I mean, I've never heard this argument before. When Samira was campaigning the length and breadth of Ghana for this party, they did not say he was not a true Ghanaian. When I was defending the party in the Supreme Court in 2013, they did not say I'm a Mapusi man or a Muslim or a Northerner. When I was giving lectures and campaigning for the party to come into office in 2016, they did not say I was a Mapusi man, a Northerner or a Muslim. When my campaign in the North made the difference in our winning the 2020 election, they did not say I'm a Mapusi man, a Northerner or a Muslim. So what has changed now? Let us be clear that these views do not represent the views of the rank and file of the NPP. If you want to contest with me, come with your vision, come with your vision, come with your ideas, integrity, come with your track record. And that is what we are going to run this campaign on ideas and not on where you come from. The NPP will always triumph over tribal and religious vigors. What we need is unity to go forward and win 2028. Without unity, we cannot win. Let us remember how divisions cost us the election in 1979. We cannot let that happen again. I mean, and something is being introduced in our party. We are a very diverse party covering all religions and all tribes. And it is important that we have unity.
Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Acheampong, time all defending NPP our court. You and I were not there. Mr. Pink Sheet. I honor there a Chatuchi Kata or the pink sheet a pompono. Sa time on man so all free man prusintino. Sa time all my lectures on economy. The economic messiah. Oh, China one idea in ano. Man can say, oh, I or your man pusini. Sa time the wife, Samira Bawumia, orally support for NPP Nadiano. Man can say, oh, Samira Bawumia, Onya Ganani, Erintino, Mamon Tuaba, Emma NPP. Afi de obepri to me biono. And some way, Namokachana Ochem say, San Semining in ano, a yadia, a bombing essence essay party. Erintino Kennedy accomplished Agyapong the camp. Or one say, Sasso Honorable Bryan Acheampong on one cassa, Sansama, or the betu piano. In Kay, so Dr. Bawumia, and some way nor the Abba Monchimonka highway no so. Masrawa, so better video way, no better watching. I'm your comment section. Madawase, Sabrina bring down over Trends GH for your latest updates. Macro. What per company ba ko ebusia omusipi esita when it comes to assassin some any documentation Landkin Company Limited and American for more amount. Many will say omo insasi bebre no de omo ton ebi ewo oba krowa asalaja pokuase afieman any other places where baby bia wo pe asasi bia no for Landkin Company Limited na ebusia omo be soto te saso na eba na cadastral site plan building plan any office almost answer facilitate a title certificate any of building permit won SNSM pardia or trusted source a Landkin Company Limited. No more can say partner S and build confidently.